If you're getting ready to do a Google Hangout and you're not sure where to start, we will walk through that right now. So you're going to use your Chrome browser. Mine was already open to my Google Drive, but if you're not sure how to get there, again, Apps, Google Drive. I'm already logged into Chrome, so I don't have to sign in again, and here I am in my Drive. Once you're there, you're going to go to your app launcher, scroll down to more, and there's Hangouts right here. So I'm going to go ahead to Hangouts, and that's not the only way to get to it, it's just one way. Another way you could get to it is hangouts.google.com. Just make sure that you're signed into your CJUSD account to access it. So once you're here, this is kind of the home page of the Google Hangouts. You have past conversations here that have been chat or video calls. And here are your options to start a video call, a phone call, or just a message, which is like a chat. I'm going to start a video call. It's going to ask you to give it a name. I'll just give it that name for now, Mystery Hangout. Push next. And then this is your screen that's going to show how you can invite people and your different tools. Here's your camera right here. When other people join, you also have their pictures listed down here. If you don't see your picture for some reason, check your settings on your camera, whether it's a web camera or if you have a front and rear camera on your device. And you can do that right up here in a moment. I'll show you. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through the invite people. This should come up when you first start your session, invite people. It's zoned into CJUSD. If you want to go outside of CJUSD, just go ahead and change that permission right here. So change anyone outside of CJUSD who has the link, allow. And remember, that's just by you giving them the link. So don't worry about it being out public. It's just if you have the link and you're giving it to them. But here you're going to send the invite to them, tells who it's coming from, and you're going to type their name, their email address, the whole email address right here. Then make sure that you push the button invite. That invite should come to them through an email, but they can also check to see if they're on Google Hangouts that they are being called right then. If you're not sure or this goes away, you have also your invite people button right above here. Again, same screen. You can change this if you change your mind. You want it just inside CJUSD or outside. Again, the email address is right here if you forgot or maybe need to add another person. You can have multiple people on the call, up to 10 people, up to 10 classes, I should say, joining. Muting your microphone, just like that. When you are doing a mystery hangout, sometimes you are asking questions and you don't want the class to necessarily hear you talking it over with your students and having those teachable moments, so you'll just mute your microphone, maybe even put up a loading sign before, just so they know that you are thinking. We also have our cameras here. If you don't want to see yourself, you shut that off, and now it becomes your profile picture instead of your face. Checking your bandwidth. I suggest if you're doing a hangout that you use your Ethernet cord and you directly plug in, so you don't have to worry about Wi-Fi interruptions. It just creates a more solid streaming as you go. So just make sure you have that done beforehand, before you even get in the Google Hangout, if possible. And then your settings, here is where you're going to make sure troubleshoot anything like microphones. If they can't hear you, you can't hear them, or camera, maybe you haven't given it permission yet to use that camera. Make sure that your camera is listed up here as your webcam on most laptops. This is a Surface Pro, so it has a front and rear. Microphone right here, this is where you can check. I suggest playing that sound test to make sure that you can hear what it would sound like. Okay. And then your speakers, checking your different ways of sound coming out. Make sure you have your choices here correctly marked and troubleshoot if things are not running properly. Make sure you save after you're done and you're back to this screen. Once they start joining, you'll see them populating down here with their different screens. And once everybody's ready, you just go ahead and begin your activity. You will be toggling between whoever's talking, if that's fine with you. If not, click on the picture that you want to be in the front all the time. So again, toggling I think is best between Hangouts because then it goes to the picture of the class that's currently talking and the speaker right then. So I hope that was helpful. When you're ready to end the call, go ahead and leave the call right like this. Look forward to seeing lots of posts of Mystery Hangouts out there on Twitter as classes continue to use this tool to help geographic and skill building communications and just communications with others outside our district period. Have fun with it.